Hello everyone, my name is SiC, and welcome to a new campaign for Long War II. Now, if you've been following my channel for a while, I do realize I have an unfinished campaign of this, but that was when this mod was first released and I was really shit at it because I didn't know all the changes to the mechanics, and I figured a new start was in order because it's been so long. So, we're going to be playing on Commander difficulty, and of course we will be playing as Iron Man mode. And first up, if you want to have a character in this series, please let me know your the name, or it can be just a nickname if you want. If you don't want to give me your real name, I can definitely understand that. You can give me a nickname, I will assign it to one of the characters. You can tell me what country it should be, all that stuff, and I will try to make it happen for you. Now, as always, I like to leave in the cutscenes, so I'll be quiet for the duration of those, and then we will get into the first mission. Alright, so I'm also going to enable the optional narrative content that comes with the DLC, because otherwise these things will just pop up out of nowhere, like alien rulers and things like that, and I might not want that. I might want to, I don't know, wait with that until my soldiers are more experienced, for example. Anyway, let's start.
Continues to build as city centers across the globe prepare for the 20th anniversary of Unification Day.
Thousands line up at the site of the Great Accord, celebrating the formation of the Advent Coalition.
Keeping with their promise to humanity, 12 new gene therapy clinics will be opening in select cities by the end of the new year.
Despite the attempted attack by fringe elements, operations at the new facility in Paris thankfully remain unaffected.
In response to the unprovoked intrusion on the eve of our most beloved celebration, the speaker reaches out to us.
A small number of dissidents again repeat the mistakes of the old world.
Striking as we celebrate a benevolent savior who time and again offers only friendship and compassion.
Yet these trivial actions could never break the bond between humanity and the Elders.
Peacekeeping forces have already made several preemptive arrests of known collaborators. Advent again assures all citizens that today's celebrations will continue as planned.
Perfect.
The Advent administration reminds you to report all suspicious activity to your nearest peacekeeper. Only together can we build a better tomorrow.
Approaching position. You were right. They've definitely got their hands full today.
Stay focused. Prep Gatecrasher.
60 seconds. Now.
Signal received. Loud and clear. Okay, Gatecrasher. Your turn.
And again. And again, man, you can't help but admire the you can't help but admire Central for his badassery, you know? This is so cool. Anyway, let's wait until we actually get into the game. Alright, Cape Town. Alright, Our goal is to ambush enemy troops. This is the new Operation Gatecrasher, which comes with Long War 2. So Advent typically moves its forces in large groups, but we have located a smaller unit on its own that is vulnerable. A well-timed assault will damage Advent's interests in this region and afford us a rare opportunity to bring home enemy corpses for research. Alright, so everybody starts off in concealment. We have about 8 guys here, and we do have a few pre-made characters in here, but some of them are random. For example, we have myself over here. Alright, so let's have a look at the layout. We have an edge of the map over there, edge of the map over here, so we're sort of in the middle. We could have enemies coming from either direction. I'm not typically a big fan of that, so I'm going to go up towards the north here. Doesn't look like we see anything right now, so let's continue moving further to the left. There's no timer on this mission, which is really good. Alright, so Kazuko Kato. I guess he is Japanese, but I'm not entirely sure. Or he? I'm not entirely sure. Alright, let's move this character up. We have Eva Dobrinina, which is a random character. Let's move you up to the rock. Ella Wouters, again a random character. Seems Dutch. Jose Lopez could be from any Spanish-speaking country. Owen Brown, well, probably American or English. And we have Sur de Sierra, which is a custom character that I made as well. Right, up into high cover. Alright. Can nobody reach that wall? Well, Eva Dobrina can, but she could also move further. Do we want her to, though? I don't think so. No. Let's see. Lucy Chan, this is one of my friends. Let us... Yeah, we have the Advent Tower over here. This is the extreme left. I don't think we will meet an enemy over here, but we could go inside the house. Open the door. Open the door first, of course. Alright, I will join you. As you will move over there. She will move behind the bench. Still no contacts, and I guess this will be a good opportunity to get onto the roof. That should be safe. You can go into Overwatch. Jose Lopez can join our person on the roof. And Owen Brown can as well. This should be... Oh no, it's not our last character yet. Do I want her to go into the house as well? No, I think we could use some more backup over here. So 3 people in the house. Everybody else in the alleyway or on the roof. Still no sound. Let's kick in this door and have a look. Still nothing. Interesting. Alright, so let's move up to this door. I want my other characters to move in with me. Let's run you up to the door as well. Jesus, alright. This auto switch isn't entirely useful. Oh, that's interesting. We go through... Ah, that will be through the window to get over here. Not enough movement points to get there. Let's move you up over there. Alright, what else can we do? I guess we have to get some people through the door here as well. There's no real cover up here, which is why I don't want to move up in that direction. Because if a patrol does start walking this way, we could very easily get spotted, which would be bad. Alright, let's see. If we go through the door, how far can we go? Heavy cover there, we'll be fine. Alright, nothing yet. Jesus, really? Well, alright then, let's move you up to the edge. Let's move you up to the edge. Slow start. Looks like the enemy is up ahead though. Center of the map. Ah, and we have them over to the right as well. This is why I prefer to stick to the edge of the map, because if you're going straight down the middle, you can have enemies coming from the front, left and right, and that, yeah, that goes really horribly bad really quickly. Right, so we are on the wrong side of things over here. Definitely on the wrong side of things. Of course, we might also run into the other patrol if we move further north, but we might be able to stay away from them for now, or move up to the high ground over here. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what's smart here. I guess we will move you up over in this direction. We'll move up in that direction. You need to take cover. I guess you can take cover right there. Two-sided cover, always good. You can go into Overwatch. And I'm not entirely sure what will happen here. I guess these guys will continue moving over in this direction, roughly speaking. So some of my characters should definitely start moving that way, so they could intercept when needed. And crap, that wasn't a cover spot, was it? No. No, it wasn't. Alright, you're going to hold position right there in Overwatch, in case we need backup over here. We're going to go into high cover. And I guess you will move over there. That should be your last character right now. No, still not. Right. I guess we need you closer towards the enemy as well. Yep, as predicted. It's a pretty sizable patrol though, like the 4 people. We should definitely try to start this off with a grenade or something like that. And they have access to the roof, which is pretty damn bad too. Luckily, we could get some characters in high cover.
Understood, move it out.
And we have characters on the roof who can support us as well. We have dual high cover over here. We want to stick to high cover as much as we can. You can go right there. You could potentially still get away, but they're probably going to continue along this way. I guess high cover over here would be preferable. And you can get into high cover over there. I don't know, we need to spread these guys out a little bit. I'm going to move myself in that direction as well. We definitely don't want to move up to this ridge, because that is an easy spot. Same over here. And you need to find cover, like right now. Let's move you back a little bit. And then you will go into Overwatch over here as well. Because these guys might very well decide to go either inside, or they might decide to go up on the roof, or down the alleyway. So, I don't know. We're going to get into a firefight pretty soon here though. These guys, I mean, I just want to get the most advantage out of my position. Ooh, and they have explosives very, very close by as well. They might take cover behind it too, or I don't know. They might be getting too close for that. And if I activate them now, they could run over here and possibly flank us, so that is not entirely ideal. And if you move, you're going to be screwed. You could move after. Pretty decent chances to hit though. And you could move up over here as well, get a decent shot. Overall, this is not the worst position to be in. We could move you up over here, but would you still be able to see anyone? No, you wouldn't. So you could be easily flanked over here as well, but if you go over here, you still have a view on one of these guys at least. Which is the same as well over here. Advent Trooper, and I guess you could still see that same character. Alright, so let's move you around the corner here as well. We do still need to be aware as well of the enemy to our rear, which is a bit tricky, to say the least. Alright, you are not going to go into Overwatch. You're going to go into Overwatch. You are behind this thing over here, which is pretty good. I think it will be a pretty hard flank on the first turn at least, so you will go into Overwatch as well. You could be easily flanked, or more easily flanked. So you're going to pull back a little bit. Go into Overwatch over here. Alright, and these guys... Let's see, could I drop a grenade over the wall like that? No, I could not. This character could maybe be flanked from over here as well, but I'm not entirely sure if she could. So I think what I'm thinking is I will use that character to throw a grenade, and then these guys can move up afterwards and finish them off. take some shots from the high ground while some of these people intercept with Overwatch shots. I could move my character in case we get flanked, or use a grenade still. I think that's pretty good. So that is everybody in one single grenade. Let's hope we get some kills. No kills, but some decent damage. 2 out of 4, 2 out of 4, 4 out of 7, 3 out of 4, and 1 armored gone. Yeah.
These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we dealt with. They're disciplined and well equipped,
Nope.
but their
Damn it.
makes them predictable.
Jesus. Alright, officer is down. Oh, damn it, that is a lot of misses. Let's see, what can you see? 40% to hit. That is not great. Alright, let's see. We could potentially move you inside over here. Get high cover from 2 sides. You could shoot the drone. I like it. Let's take that shot. Oh, nice. Good. The drones are so annoying because they can stun you and you can be like unconscious for 4 turns, which is a long damn time. Like a really damn long time. My character is flanked after all. Crap. So that means we're going to have to be a little bit more aggressive. We don't have too many enemies, so my thought here is I'm moving these 2 guys forward. 58, that's pretty decent. 49. Her shots are slightly worse. I really want to kill this character though, because he is the one flanking my character over here. So let's use a grenade. It will do 2 damage right off the bat. That guy will be dead. 5 damage, holy hell, why didn't we get that one on the first one? It did destroy some loot, but I can live with that. Let's try to take this shot and make it work. Ha, crap. Well, 1 guy left isn't too bad. Sadly, that's the last of our shots. Hopefully... Is that a flank? Yes, it is a flank. Oh, only 1 damage, and it was protected by her armor. Excellent. And this guy lost his cover as well, I think. This is an easy flank. A very easy flank. So let's make that work. 77%. Yes. Very nice. Oh, and we got some loot too. Excellent. Alright, so I'm going to use one of my characters, the one who just took a hit, to run over here and get that loot for me, and let's see what we get. Then the other characters, they will move towards the north again, because we do need to be prepared for the other one. We get an autoloader. Alright, that's good. Gives us a free reload. Free reloads are excellent. Alright, so let's move you over here. And you'll be overwatching. Let's see, you will move up into high cover on the roof. Gives us a little bit of a better aim when targets do show up. I guess you will move as far as you can and overwatch. Alright, you will go inside and get heavy cover. Let's move you up over here. Let's move you up into heavy cover over there. And I'm really hoping this is going to turn into an ambush for us. No. Alright. Well, it was worth a shot, at least. Let's move you inside the building. You will move up into heavy cover. You need to move as far forward as you can. Let's see. No, you're not going to move this turn. You're going to stay in high cover right there. And this character, however, isn't going to see a lot of things when it comes to enemies over here, I think. So what we're going to do is... I don't think enemies are going to come from here either. Let's move you over in that direction. Heavy cover over there, that's pretty good. 2 characters in heavy cover. Let's move you over there. You're going to be over there. And again, I'm really hoping for the enemy patrol to walk into our overwatches. Still nothing. Alright, so we could grab heavy cover, but we don't have all of our troops at the front lines quite yet. So I do kind of want to consolidate before moving on. So let's have a reload. Not really necessary, but if we're going to be stationary for a turn while everybody catches up, then we might as well. Let's see, you can have a reload. You can have a reload. And we will have Overwatch. Overwatch. Overwatch and Overwatch. There we go! Oh, we do get the Overwatch. Excellent. Staying put was the good idea. Only 1 damage. It was a grace, but I'll take all the damage I can get. Looks like another group of 4. Nice. 2 damage, 2 damage. 1 kill. Some loot, but I doubt we're going to get to that in time. And we do have 1 character in Overwatch. Alright, so we have a machine gunner, by the looks of it. This guy right there. We have a grenade thrower, who is bad news. And we have... I'm not sure what his name is, but he has a terrible ability that allows him to Overwatch. Even if he took a shot already. So 15%. Not so good. 37, also not so good. 31, yeah. We definitely don't want to move her because, well, that's going to end up in her getting shot. But we could get some people coming from this direction. So, let's see. She is not safe. I, on the other hand, should be safe. But if I move over here, that should also be an easy flank, and I can't really see anything. So, what I might want to do here is... yeah, run up to the high ground. I don't want to expose myself quite yet. So... yeah, let's run myself up to the high ground. Maybe she could help me out, but she would have to go grab and high cover over here. Alright. You, on the other hand, you're going to go into high cover. And you're going to Overwatch. She has high cover. These characters have high cover, but she, on the other hand, does not. So let's see if we can reach them with a flashbang. We could reach this guy with a flashbang. What about a grenade? Grenade has worse range, right? This guy on the roof had a decent shot, so I'm going to take that 37% chance. He has an ugly ass Guy Fawkes mask. Jesus. I really don't like it when these characters show up with these masks. I don't know. Just puts me off. Alright, let's take the shot as well, because we might as well. We're not going to reach them with anything else. Not a miss. Unfortunately. 15%, that is really terrible. But some of these guys might move. And these guys in low cover, I'm going to have them hunkered down, I suppose. I don't want them to get hit. All of these guys have heavy cover, however, so they might decide not to move. We have Overwatch over here. A regular shot. 26%. Pretty bad chances, but I've seen it happen. I wouldn't be surprised. That guy's pulling back, and then he's moving forward again. Interesting choice. It does mean he doesn't shoot this turn, however, so I'm happy with that at least. Right, and moving over here means sure, or make sure, that this guy will not get his Overwatch. Because he doesn't see me move into the stall, and once I'm there it's already too late for him. So I'm going to move myself forward. Oh man, I'm liking this. 83%, 74%. This would be a sure kill if it hits. This might not be. Let's have a look at our other characters over here. She's too far away. Right, yeah, she's the only other character close to the high ground, but not close enough to actually make this shot work. So I guess we should also move her higher up so she can take a shot on the next turn. Oh man, I'm debating what to do here. I want to take away his Overwatch for sure, so I can move my other characters into high cover. You know what? I will take the shot and hope for the best. Oh, nice. 3 damage, and he lives, so he's not dead, but his Overwatch is removed. That is good enough. Because that means that Lucy Chan over here can move forward into high cover. gives us a much better chance. 33%, 19, 16, that's pretty terrible. We could grenade one of these characters. We could kill him. And we could damage him. I don't like these grenade throwers. And then on the other hand, these guys are going to have to move. Right, so for sure these guys that are on top here, they will be in Overwatch. She's in high cover, she's going to be in Overwatch. And I guess she's going to move up to the high ground as well. Alright, so what I would like to do here, I guess, is, since I'm not going to be able to do any damage, I could flashbang these guys. 2 of them at least. Or all of them, maybe? Oh, was that? Yes, oh, that's it. Right there, oh my god. That works out just perfectly, doesn't it? Everybody disoriented. Excellent. We're not going to get this loot, which is unfortunate, but I'll take it. Alright. Now that these guys are all disoriented, I trust that their aim is going to be shit, so I'm going to put her in Overwatch. 2 of these guys are going to have to move. There we go. First one. Damn it. 50% chance though, was pretty good. Well, not a miss, which is unfortunate. Jesus Christ, you guys have the worst aim in the world. That was... oh man. What was that? Jesus Christ. That was still 5 damage. And I'm almost dead. Panicked? Jesus Christ. Are you seriously just going to sit there? Oh man, I'm bleeding out already. Oh god. I'm going to have to finish this quick so I can stay alive. Of course you're panicking. Because of course you are. This is Overwatch. Alright. Luckily though, I have another character on the high ground who is not panicked. And now we're going to go for sheer damage. This is a flank on both of those characters. Could we? Yes, we can get all 3. Oh man. Alright. Oh wow. Oh my god. That was all of them. Oh my god, I didn't get everyone? Oh fuck, that sucks. Alright, so we have another group over here somewhere. And of course I trigger it right away. Alright, so we have a sectoid, we have a regular trooper. Not too worried yet, the trooper is pretty terrible. And the sectoid is probably going to raise a corpse, but we can get rid of it by using a flashbang. These guys have to reload, unfortunately. So they're going to go in Overwatch. 16 and 16. Pretty terrible, but we can get closer into high cover. 22. We can't throw a grenade for another turn, so Overwatch it is. And you, my friend, are going to have to wait with getting into the high ground. We're going to grab high cover right there. Dual cover, actually. Yeah, so there we go with the raised corpse. Again, not too worried. We can flashbang the sectoid, and that will get rid of that.
No respite for the dead. The aliens have found a way to mind control them now.
Alright, what are you doing? Ah. Alright. That's good. We have the high ground, so I don't care. I'm bleeding out though in 2 turns. So we do need to make some moves here. You can go into high cover. What can you do? 87? Yeah, but that's the wrong target. I don't care about the zombie. Alright, we could... Well, that's not... She doesn't have a flashbang. So maybe... Can we... We could reach this target. Right, that is something that we are definitely going to have to do. Can we... Yeah, alright. Sometimes I'm not entirely sure if I see through the wall if they're actually getting in range of it or not, but I need to make sure by turning around. Alright, so you're disoriented. That should get rid of the zombie. Yeah, excellent. 39%. Not so great, but it's okay. Could we... I saw a flank there somewhere. Not sure how to get it though. Interesting, alright. Let's take the 39%. I really don't want to die on the first mission. Jesus. Let's go for some sheer damage. Maybe get rid of some cover, but not highly likely, because Long War 2 grenades, they really don't do much damage to the terrain. Oh man. Alright, let's see. We need to run some people forward here. Get them within combat range. Let's grab high cover right there. Oh man, I wish I had run and gun already, because that would be perfect, but I'm going to grab that... yeah, I'm going to grab that dual high cover. Let's take the shot as well. 4 damage. Alright, we could get a kill on the next turn. We really do need to. And you... going to get into low cover. And then you will go into Overwatch. Because that guy is going to have to move. And hopefully we're going to get that kill. Because that would be excellent. Please get that kill. 1 damage, really. Alright, so he's alive for now. He's in Overwatch too. Jesus Christ, these guys are accurate even on the high ground. Oh man, now we're going to have to make some serious moves. These guys have to die. 39%, I'm not going to risk that. I'm going to throw the grenade because the sectoid needs to die. It needs to die now. And then this guy needs to die as well, but we don't have the grenades left to do it. Oh, we do, actually, but this would trigger... Jesus Christ. Alright, we don't have visual, so we could reload. And then throw a flashbang. This is probably the wrong way to do it, because I should have moved into cover and then thrown a flashbang, I guess, but I really plan on killing this guy. I just need to get rid of his Overwatch. And then he's disoriented. Excellent. Alright, we have a visual from over there. We only have a flashbang on this character, but I'm going to have to take this shot. 30%. Let's go. Miss. You have a grenade, and you can now get close enough to use it. So we are. Let's pray for the free damage that we need to keep myself alive, because, oh man, I don't want to die on the first mission. I really don't. Nice! 5 damage. That was the last group, I hope. Please don't let there be any... Yes, good. I was going to say, please don't let there be any more. We have 2 wounded characters. One of them is very close to bleeding out, the other one should be lightly wounded only. But we'll see. Killed 11 aliens though. I'm the sneakiest, really. Most kills in a turn. Kazuko, yeah, with the grenade. Definitely. Power couple, Iris and Jose Lopez. Most assists, Ella Wouters. Luckiest, Owen Brown. Lost being a turtle. Rookie Muri Pazoo. Miss Congeniality. I have no idea what that actually means. But Eva Dobrinina. That is her, I think. And then running on empty. Kazuka Kato. I think that's most tiles moved, maybe? Not entirely sure. But, yeah. Pretty decent for all rookies. And on the first mission. Especially on Long War. Now I'm very curious to see what all of these guys turn into. I'm really happy I stayed alive, but man, I'm going to have to, yeah, Jesus Christ, 33 days recovery time. 12 days wounded, for Rookie Kato. Alright, so Rookie Wouters, what are you becoming? Jolly Cooperator? This is another mod that I'm running that basically gives you some extra perks which can be positive or negative, and they can interact with each other in different ways as well. I forgot the name of the mod though, but yeah. Jolly Cooperator. This soldier enjoys being a part of a squad they know well, gaining a randomized stat buff in squads that are filled with people they know. And her class is a ranger with the light 'em up ability. Taking a standard shot with your primary weapon as your first action no longer ends your turn, which means you can get 2 shots. And you get a cool little shotgun as well, for point blank. Right, new veteran customization options, yeah, I guess, but let's see. I am a machine killer. Confidence that they can best any mechanical menace thrown at them has given this soldier a boost in hit chances against mechanical targets. Alright, cool. And I am a grenadier with a grenade launcher, but of course I'm not going to be using that for the next 33 days. We got a sharpshooter with the bodyguard ability. This soldier enjoys helping out lower ranking soldiers, gaining a buff to aim, crits and will when in a squad that has a majority of soldiers with a lower rank. And of course our sniper gets squad sight, which means you can target enemies within squad sight or squad mate's sight, provided there is a line of sight to the target. Cool. Rookie Kato likes men. For whatever reason, this soldier likes being part of a squad filled with men, gaining randomized stat buffs in such squads, and she is a heavy weapons character. That's pretty cool. We get a gauntlet with a flamethrower and a rocket launcher. Definitely very useful, but again, all of my high explosives are not going to be available for a while. Friendmaker. This soldier believes part of the path to victory is encouraging everybody to know each other, increasing the squad's squad mate scores on every mission deployment. Assault, run and gun, cool. Why do you have an invisible waist? She's going to need some new pants, because that's going to drive me nuts. Alright, another character that likes men. And he is a specialist who can hack with a gremlin, which you can see floating up there. Alright. Then we have 2 guys on the background. Here is, let's see, misogynist. For whatever reason, this soldier hates being part of a squad filled with women, gaining randomized stat debuffs in such squads. Alright, and she is a shinobi with a sword. I love shinobis. They are so good. They stay invisible, even when everybody else gets detected, unless of course they are flanked in some way. The flash attack is so good. Attack any enemy within movement range with your sword. Deals +1 damage for every 4 tiles between your starting position and the target. And that means the further you run, the more damage you do. And that can be enough to kill anyone, most of the time. Especially in the early game. Alright, so we have another machine killer. And he is a gunner with area suppression. Alright, cool. We get an autoloader, Advent Officer Corpse, Drone Rack, 2 Advent Trooper Corpses, Alien Alloys, Elerium Crystals, and 25 supplies.
Incoming
excellent.
Transmission.
Alright.
Hello, Commander. The council you once knew is no more. Its membership have all sworn loyalty to the Advent administration, with one exception. It is good to see you again. In the days since your capture, I have done all I can to aid the resistance from the inside. It was these resistance operatives that provided the intel leading to your recent extraction. As of now, resistance forces are currently somewhat disorganized. If we are to defeat Advent and their alien masters, you must change this before it is too late.
Alright. So this video is going to be a little bit cutscene heavy, of course, but because everybody is going to introduce themselves to us, but we'll be getting onto the geoscape before long, and I think we're in Africa. So, research.
Impressive, isn't it? Capable of generating immense power, yet completely harmless to human life. If only the same could be said for the rest of the aliens' technology, Commander. Dr. Richard Tigan, Chief Science Officer. I am responsible for the entirety of our research here, as well as the procedure you so recently underwent. Welcome to my lab, such as it is. I'm not sure what Central may have told you, but we found something. while removing you from the alien stasis suit. A device implanted directly in your occipital lobe. Had I access to the equipment available to me during my tenure at Advent, I would already know the precise nature of its function. However, given time and your approval, of course, Commander, I assure you, I will find out. Which brings to light an additional point. Though aspects of this facility are indeed impressive, I am but one man. Were you to direct additional support personnel and resources to me, I could substantially improve the speed of all our research. Farewell, Commander.
Alright, so that's Tigan, and we can get some research done. We could go for modular weapons, but since we only have the one upgrade, that is of limited use to us for now. So resistance communication could be very important as well. We have alien bioattack, but in Long War 2 you can already build the Advanced Warfare Center, which is the first thing I want to build, so I don't really care about that too much. Let's go for resistance communication.
I do find that area
right, then research or engineering is up next.
Okay, reworked your repulsors with some of the parts I salvaged from their old engine. Should fix that stabilization problem you had. Come on, Rover. It'll work. Commander! Getting our tech to talk to theirs is harder than you'd think. Lily Shen, Chief Engineer, at your service. You were probably expecting to see my father. In all that's happened, I'm guessing Central didn't tell you yet. He's gone. Dad gave everything he had to get us this far. This entire ship is his life's work. I know he would have loved to show you around the place himself. He used to talk about you a lot. You can be sure I'm ready to finish what he started. Might not look it, but from here, I can fabricate pretty much anything you come up with. And with a little more help, well, you'd be amazed with what I can do. It was an honor to finally meet you, Commander.
Alright, and then finally, we have to talk to Central.
Must have been pretty cushy working with
I don't care about this. Let's move forward.
Commander, good to see you on your feet again. Welcome to the bridge, the nerve center of our operation. The aliens have our entire world in their grip. Advent controls everything. Government, communications, industry. Not to mention the military. And it's on us to take it all back. Resources and time are tight, Commander. It'll be up to you to decide how to best use both. The ship is yours.
Short but sweet. Just the way I like it. Alright, so we are in the geoscape, and the first thing we can do is investigate the black market, which we definitely want to do. There you can buy new troops and other interesting things. Alright, black markets, let's have a look. I don't really want to purchase anything just yet, I think. Ooh, we could have a sharpshooter. Well, we already have one already. We could get an engineer. Also pretty nifty. We could get a scientist. Also pretty damn good. And then we can buy some upgrades for our weapons, which I don't want to do. We have PCSs. 2 actually. Hacking, hyperactive pupils. But these cannot be implanted yet, so they're also of no use to us. These guys would be the primary thing that we would want to spend money on, but I'm not going to do that for now. Missions will pop up soon enough. Alright, so we have a haven in South Africa. And that means, let's see, we have a continent of 2 other provinces here, I think, that will link up into, yeah, basically the one continent, and if we get all 2 of those, we can get a continent boost. Let's see, our first guerrilla ops has popped up. Now I finally figured out how this works. We have a baseline enemy activity, which is extremely light, but that is only true if you manage to infiltrate the area to at least 100%. Right, so the mission will expire in 7 days and 3 hours. We can have a max squad size of 8, evac with a flare. It is an infiltration mission, so we start in a concealed position. Objective timer 8 turns. Wow, alright. So we need to hack a hidden resistance computer. For that, we can get intel and an intel package. Intel is always good to have. So, let's see. If I take all of these guys, which is 6 guys, not those guys in the back, it would take us 7 days and 13 hours to infiltrate, up to 94%. And the expected activity would be very light, so that would be acceptable. And the more troops we have, the more shots we get to do, of course. So, we could alternatively decide to go for another squad, but we need to create one. We have the Marauders, alright, so let's assign some soldiers. We have Vincent Petit, I don't really care, K. Thomas, I'm just going to assign because they're all rookies anyway. Maxim Leroy, Janet Collins, another one of my friends. Olaf Hansen, Martin Koenig, and Helen James. And then these 5 guys are going to be the backup in case people die or get wounded and cannot fight, and then they can come along. But actually what we probably want to do here, let's see, let's select this squad, but then I'm going to remove some of these rookies. For example, we're going to remove her, and we're going to take someone from another squad, which will be our specialist, who will also, instead of a grenade, take a medkit. And I'm going to let him keep his mask for now. Before the next video starts, I will... Right, so we have 2 guys in the back as well, which is bad, because that up to the infiltration time, and then we can expect moderate to heavy troops. So these guys will definitely be removed. Right now it's 7 days, 12 hours, so I would like to remove 1 more person, I think. Oh, it's still very light, so actually no, we're going to keep it as is. Let's see, we have our squaddy. Maybe let's take 1 more guy that has a little bit of experience. Let's take Assault. That will do. Let's start infiltration. We don't expect to meet many troops, but the ones we do find will be very heavily armed. So we need some backup with some more experienced soldiers if we can. Right, so now we're going to wait for this infiltration. Of course, we're not going to be doing this video, or this mission on this video, but that will be for the next one. Resistance communications has finished. We can now make contact with other regions, and we can build resistance comms, which is really good. Alright, alien biotech, which is probably what we should research next. So let's go for that one. Back to the Q-escape, we should now be able to make contact with other regions. New Chile, West Africa, New Indonesia. Oh, that's it. Alright, so I guess we have, well, we cannot see what the bonuses are quite yet. But we have, this is definitely 2 regions. This could be, yeah, East Africa. This is definitely free, but that would make up all of our contacts, and that would be fine, I think. Then in New Indonesia would be 2. That could be the next expansion. For now, West Africa could be nice. We need 80 intel and 3 or 4 days time. So let's fly over there and make contact. This will also boost our income for the next month. Alright, 3 days. That's pretty good. Now the target has been found. Operation Demon Thunder. Hack the hidden resistance computer. Find a lead. 33 intel. We're already doing one of those missions, and this mission will expire in 1 day and 17 hours, which is not enough. I'm going to ignore that one. Alright, contact is being made with the next province. Actually, we're going to skip this one. West Africa now belongs to us. We can make contact with Western Europe and East Africa, which of course we will go for first. But we don't have the intel enough anymore to do so. Also, we should have a look at the Haven. Haven management is important. We need some more people on like intel, because the more intel you're gathering, the more time you have to infiltrate a mission. You find them sooner, so you have more time to infiltrate. So we have 1 person recruiting, 1 person on supply. In South Africa, let's get 4 people on intel, 1 on supply, 1 on recruit, which means that manpower will be low, money will be low. We will get the scoop on the best missions. Another target has been found. Let's see. 3 captured rebels. Rescue resistance contacts. This will be in 1 day, 4 hours. We're going to ignore that one as well. Alright. We have been infiltrated for 94%. Current enemy activity is extremely light. And of course this is going to be for the next video. So please leave a like and a comment below if you enjoyed this content or want to see yourself in this game. And I'll see you guys for the next video.